I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for our main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bad Intentions, Uwait. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Express Wilderness.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out boxing.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Lumbering left hand puts him down. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Willis. Not precise at all by White. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Well-targeted counterpunch by White. Excellent counterpunch by Willis. That was not well targeted by White. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Nice block by Willis. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. And another shot comes in. That was a miss by Willis. Final 10 seconds of round number one. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by White. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Blocks the headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by White.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronze Tale. But I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Willis's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Targeted counter punch by Willis. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Willis is in bad shape. Willis is on the heels of that knockdown.
Come on, guys, punch it out.
Right now,
Punch it
he's
out.
in the
No
arms
holding.
of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make sure that he's still here when this bell rings.
Well-placed counter punch by Willis. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Willis.
How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up in his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
And now another left. Rushing uppercut by White.
Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Wow, is he defensively sound. That was a miss by Willis. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Willis. Willis is able to avoid that punch. He just missed that shot up top. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Willis. White's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it can get nasty as the fight progresses. Good block by Express. Oh, White's in bad shape. Oh, he's hurt. He was hurt right
Punch it
there.
out, guys.
But now he's grabbing on like it's a life preserver.
And he's going to have to stay there if he's going to get through these rapids.
Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Willis's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. gets hit, but he gives it right back. Well-targeted counterpunch by White. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well-suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Not precise at all by White. Oh, that's gotta hurt. White's almost out of it there. He was stunned. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two, and he could be on the deck. Oh, boy, he's got to get right to the inside. Just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Good block by Express. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Missed the target with that hook. Willis's swelling is starting to become a real issue. They both decide to bring it. Super three-punch combination by White. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
A counter overhand right. Willis is now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes the guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Solid counterpunch by Willis. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. block by White. Willis's eye is nearly swollen shut here, Teddy. This thing gets much worse. He's not going to be able to defend himself properly.
No, it is up to his opponent in his opponent's corner to throw the punches that can take advantage of that. The right hands.
We could see a stoppage here. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And a good counter by Willis. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by White. Nice block by Express. He missed with that headshot. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them.
There it is! White stunned and he is hurt. Willis is mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Well, he has a granite chin.
Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Willis is making some costly mistakes here. Number one among them is he's not moving his head at all.
No, he's a stationary target right now. And now the only thing that he's lucky about is only one's coming at a time.
Oh, Willis's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now.
All right, come on, guys. Work it out, no holding.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Boy, what guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskey.
What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by White. Carries the punch, comes back with the hook. Nice block by White. Well-placed counterpunch by White. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Bad Intentions is doing really well on the outside. White's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
A little defense turns to offense by White. Willis's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Missed the body shot. Willis is struggling ever since he got stunned earlier in this fight. Teddy, what's the answer here?
Well, the answer right now is to recover a little bit. He doesn't have to worry about winning this round. He just wants to survive the round, tie him up a little bit, and get those cobwebs out of his mind, out of his head.
Fires right back at him. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by White. Targeting the hooks on each man. That was not well targeted by Willis. Willis is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Blocks the headshot. Willis is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. White's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Targets a counter overhand right. This fight is now over. Expresses your winner by TKO. The ref has seen enough.
Home to the fight by way of TKO. Your winner, Express.
Willis is your winner by technical knockout.
Saw a little bit of everything tonight. You know, you saw he could fight inside, outside, and you saw he had a pretty good set of whiskers, too.
Solid victory for him, and for us, we say goodnight. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.